Design thinking is about human desirability. So the beneficiary has a desirability that he wants a preventive health, he wants a well-being. That's a desirability. Now, what is the technology which makes it feasible? All the systems of medicines and their knowledge systems is a technology which is available to us. Now, to make it viable, I need to have a right viability. As somebody mentioned that the public health system, Ayush becomes a critical piece because the lowest cost with Herbal Garden, as Narendra puts it, 11 hubs at the family level and 25 hubs at the community level. It makes our life simple. It makes it viability is there. So this is when human, technology, and business intersect and you experience it, this experience is a viability part of it. If I look at it today, a lot of medicine systems which are there, there's a mystery around it. If normal intellectual, if I'm an engineer in working in intellect or IT industry or any executive, I don't see a clarity of the algorithm. I see the mystery there. I see a lot of WhatsApp messages are around Ayurveda, a lot of messages around Siddha. So I see a lot of messages. But what we need to do as a group over here, which Narendra has initiated this international conference, is to drive heuristics out of it. And from heuristics, when it becomes a algorithm, then it becomes scalable, it becomes sustainable. So if you have to go to the 250,000 panchayat in India, I need to convert this Ayush method into algorithm. For how do I do it? I need to understand the requirement of the society and the panchayat as rural India. What is the requirement which they are saying the requirements are there and what is unstated? Stated means if the COVID is there, there is a stated requirement, but unstated is in a preventive manner. If I do yoga or art of living or using some herbs in my regular food habits, those are my unstated requirements. Then I observe the patterns and anti-patterns. Patterns and anti-patterns means I will be observing that what works in Ayurveda, what works in Siddha, what works in homeopathy, in which scenarios they will be working very well, and which scenario they don't work very well. So each system of knowledge would have some 1,000 gram impact items where the impact will be high. And some places it may not be working, which is anti-pattern. So if I get into each system of knowledge and identify, there are 7 patterns, which is the best in class, best in world. Nobody can compare, nobody can compete in those areas of Ayurveda. They are best in Siddha, that these are best in Unani, these are best in homeopathy. I need to observe those patterns. And then I need to connect the dot. Connect the dot between Ayush, connect the dot between Ayush and modern medicine. And during this process, I need to unearth the blind spot. Blind spot, I don't know what I don't know. Sometimes a lot of elements have come in, a lot of tools and techniques and technologies have evolved. How do I use those tools and technologies of various nature? Can I use in Ayurveda? Can I use in Siddha? Can I use in homeopathy? I need to look at it. What are the blind spots for each one of us? The 3 laws of design thinking. First is we need to pick up less is more. If you want to make it sustainable, we have to look at it. What is the technology? What is the knowledge packets which we want to promote all over India? 250,000 panchayat, 130 crore people. You need less is more. I need to identify 10 gram, 100 gram, 1000 gram impact. What are the elements which are 1000 gram impact? If Kada is a 1000 gram impact, then 1000 gram impact has been achieved in a COVID situation. And third is last 2% is 200%. So it's not about 98%. When the things become popular, when we are saying Ayurvedic has to become popular and ubiquitous for addictive adoption, I need to focus on last 2%. We are focusing up to 90%. I think my personal belief is we are focusing up to 70-80% of spreading and understanding and distributing the knowledge. There are very few experts, maybe 1,000, maybe 5,000 experts maybe there in India who can really speak about it. But I think this, if you need to make it a ubiquitous national level agenda, then we need to make it so simple where 92% becomes 200%. So these are 3 laws of design thinking. Less is more, theory of prioritization. Last 2% is 200%.